Is it possible to finish an entire year of college in just 1 week? The answer is absolutely yes, because the guy that we're doing an interview with today, Gabe, actually finished 33 credits of college in 7 days. Not only is Gabe like an MMA fighter and a soon-to-be college graduate, but he is a CLEP mastermind. And I'm about to show you an interview that I did with him where he explained his secrets. And if you're looking to do something similar where you graduate college quickly and inexpensively so you can build a career that you love, check out the link in the description down below. In just a 45-minute session, I've often been able to help people save $20,000 to $30,000 and 2 to 3 years on their degree. Without further ado, I present to you Gabe.
I was a Navy nuke. I spent 6 years in the Navy and went through nuke school, which I knew was going to count for a lot of credit towards college. And I never found the need to really pursue it. I found work right after I got out. And at that point, I was happy with what I was doing and continuing on. About 6 years went by, and then I got a job offer from Microsoft. And upon working for Microsoft, I really started to see more what could be done between getting a degree and how that could help my future. So I looked back into it. So Thomas Edison State University, a school that you talk about on your channel, has a great program for Navy nukes specifically. Anyone who's been through and qualified through nuke school can come out, and they start out with 57 credits for an ABET accredited nuclear engineering degree. So with that kind of opportunity, that sets a great baseline to come in with a STEM program. But they give you 57 credits. Those are pretty much all towards your core nuclear classes.
Yeah.
And you've got all the gen eds left to do. Conveniently enough, the gen ed classes generally all have a CLEP. So I could take a bunch of CLEPs, get a bunch of credits, and then I'm really within 1 year be finished with the bachelor's degree and be able to move on to the next step.
You knocked out 20 or 33 CLEP credits in a single week.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
most people, like on average, I would say this is the way it was for me. I think this is the way it is for a lot of people. Like people take an average of like 1, 2, 3 weeks to study for a CLEP. So how is it possible to have knocked out 33 credits in 7 days?
Well, I signed up for them all with remote proctoring, and through the remote proctor, it's pretty convenient to actually set up your CLEP tests. You can take the exam, and I think I was signing up for it a day before. I could sign up for 3 the following day. I did once. So that convenience really facilitated me being able to do them all so quickly. As far as the studying goes, I don't really have a background in humanities, history, college composition. I'm an engineer, and I've been an engineer my whole adult life. So,
And all of the CLEPs that you sent me that you completed are all like humanities, social sciences, soft sciences stuff. Like nothing is even remotely math focused.
right. Yeah. None of that is in my field whatsoever. So I didn't really have familiarity necessarily with the subject matter other than just my own personal looking stuff up and just being interested in what's going on. So I did a bunch of research on it. I watched your channel, and I kind of got the feeling that these CLEPs were going to be much more wide than they would be deep for information. So I grabbed the CLEP, the College Board's official CLEP study guide with all the practice tests in it, and I read through each one of them. And then any terms I wasn't familiar with or people I wasn't familiar with, I just did a quick search on Wikipedia and got a quick overall, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and a big, wide base of knowledge. Nothing too deep, but with that amount of information, I was able to just take the test right away and work through them.
Your method of studying here worked really well for you, and you did awesome on these tests. Just as a final question for other people who are out there considering to take, some CLEP exams, maybe these ones, maybe different ones, like what's your big advice to other CLEP takers?
So I did get the Peterson's CLEP exam practice, and I ran through that some of the first ones. I think that helped me score higher, but I would say by far the most common to the exam was the CLEP official study guide. So grabbing that, checking every item that you're not familiar with, any terms you haven't seen before, and then just doing a couple YouTube videos and some Wikipedias should be enough to at least get you through. And at the end of the day, that's all you need to do. You don't need an 80, you need a 50.
All right, I don't know if you guys caught that, but there were 5 big pieces of advice that Gabe gave that I want to highlight. Number 1 is that he used proctoring for the CLEP exam. So he didn't have to necessarily travel to a testing center, and that helped him save a lot of time. Number 2, he knew his strengths. He stayed away from math and science courses, focused on the soft sciences and the humanities, and was able to knock those credits out even quicker. Number 3, his study strategy realized the truth that CLEP exams are more wide than they are deep. You don't need to be an expert on the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, the Watergate and the Cold War. No, you need to know a lot of things about the last 150 years to pass U.S. History CLEP number 2. Number 4, his favorite study strategy was the CLEP study guide. It's only like $25 and you get study material for all of the different CLEP exams. It's amazing. And number 5, to pass a CLEP exam, you don't need an 80, which is a perfect score in their weird math way. You just need a 50 to pass at most colleges. So don't get trapped in the sweet, fatal arms of perfectionism. Just get it done. Thank you so much, Gabe, for being on. And if you guys are interested in getting my help, learning how to go through college quickly and inexpensively so you can build a career you love, check out the link in the description, set up a consultation with me. I'd be happy to help you. Thank you for watching, and happy hacking.